ladies and gents, fellow survivors, welcome back to this? What is this? What is this, I hear you say? Potato, this isn't what I signed up for. I expected some premium video content, and this ain't what you're giving me. What you're giving me is a video of a video. It's a conundrum. Anyway, let me elaborate. Right, so I recorded the last episode of Surviving the Aftermath. Lo and behold, I thought things went pretty darn well. We're about to chat just about exactly what happened. But then I uploaded it. All looked fine. And suddenly, at that point, the audio became corrupted, and there was almost nothing that I could do about it. I tried re-uploading the video, to no joy. It just doesn't want to work, so therefore, you know what, I'm just going to explain exactly what happened, and then we can progress on to this episode properly. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Yeah, so I'm not really going to talk about things too majorly. What we did most of the time was spend a heck of a lot of time and effort and energy getting these scientists all the way up to this science marker over here, and also to, yep, no, you saw it there. No, hold on. I'll find it. Just wait. That one. So that was the other one. So we basically just got an absolute ton of science. In fact, we got loads and loads and loads of science. And that actually transpired that we were able to unlock all of the production technology that I really cared about unlocking. So here you can see the metal extractor, which extracts metal and scrap, I believe, from the ground. So we have that up and running. And then we also have a concrete extractor as well, which extracts concrete from the ground and is quite bugged out at the moment, but it extracts concrete from the ground, and that's all powered by a large wind turbine. I think we already had that in the last episode, but that doesn't matter. So those three sort of buildings are new, and then towards the end of the episode, I do believe that we managed to clear a couple of nuclear waste patches. Yep, we managed to clear that big nuclear waste patch right there, and that, I do believe, allows us to build a plastic extractor, and a plastic extractor, I believe, gives us plastic and fibers. It seems really, really anticlimactic explaining this setup in the way that I have done it. There was a bunch of important stuff that happened out with the sort of technologically based bits and bobs. For example, our fighter is going toe to toe with a whole bunch of bandits, and certainly I'm pretty happy with it. We discovered some new science over here, which again, just allows us to explore yet more science. You're going off to scavenge some components. I mean, lots of really important and interesting stuff happened. Yeah, we found more science. This is sort of what I was talking about. But the point is that if I am to re-record the episode, I know where everything is, and I know exactly what would happen and where it would be, and I just don't think that that's a very, fun experience for me, but I also don't think it's a very fun experience to watch. So, take my word for it that this is what happened. What I might do is delete the audio from the video and upload it as a separate file to YouTube. So if you check down in the description, maybe not at the time of publish of this video initially, but a little bit after, then you'll be able to see the whole video in its entirety. So if you want to look over any of the specifics, you're more than welcome to. We did get, in fact, another tool shop, and I do believe that just about now I'm about to build another tool shop, because as you can see, the number of tools that we have, pretty slim. I do also believe that we build another tailor at some point as well, because we have a heck of a lot of people. I think we might have taken on one group of refugees, or one group of scavengers, whatever, and that's about it. I think we rejected one as well. But anyway, as I say, you're more than welcome to check that out in the video down below. But this is where we are at the moment. Let's just sort of recap exactly what the situation is. We have a whole butt ton. That is a technical term, I will have you know. A whole butt ton of emergency shelters. Yes, we've got 88 people staying with us at the moment, which is, I mean, it's quite a number, honestly. Something else that I didn't really discuss, I do believe in the last episode I got some wheat. I basically got wheat by trading like 18 potatoes or something ridiculous like that. And that allowed me to get the mill, which will refine wheat into flour, and then the bakery, which will, with the addition of logwood, combine into bread. Now, the reason that we were able to do that was because all of the ridiculous amount of science that I got allowed me to get boring methods, bore well, large water tower. Not that bothered, to be honest. Alternative proteins as well, I think I unlocked. And then we've also got the mill and the bakery. We got industrial mining, which I was talking about primarily over the course of that little pre-episode rundown. The metal extractor, the concrete extractor, and the plastic extractor, all built, all ready, all running. We've not progressed the colony tech tree at all. Education still remains out with our grasp. Entertainment remains out with our grasp entirely. Security hasn't changed. Exploration hasn't changed. So that's the sort of situation. That's where we are. I think that that's just a better way of doing things. I don't know. I would value your comments, your opinions down in the not the description, down in the comments below. Have I overstepped the boundary? Should I perhaps have just replayed that? Should I have just done that? I mean, like I could. I can still go back and replay it. I have all of the save files. The problem is that I really don't think it would be very enjoyable to pretend that I don't know where certain things are. Anyway, now we are in a position to take back a whole bunch of our scavengers. A couple of them have components. Yeah, 3 of them have components, which is really, really nice. And I think you can go down here and scavenge some more components, because components are gonna be really the endangered species of materials. We don't need food, we don't need planks, we've got a renewable resource of planks, concrete, sorted, plastic, sorted, even parts to an extent. Parts are totally sorted. Parts can be manufactured in the mechanic shop, and the metal extractor will mine up scrap. So components really are the only thing that we need. Electronics as well. I don't think I've actually seen any electronics. We did have a couple of fun boxes, but that was in the last playthrough, so we're now starting from scratch on fun boxes, which is good actually, because that gives me an opportunity to deal with this tech tree. And I believe up this end of the tech tree is where fun boxes are going to be required. Okay, let's get education. Sure. Remembrance Memorial, small happiness boost for a couple of days. Boost for a couple of days? Oh, it's a couple of days per person that visits. I'm with you. I get it. Comfortable housing. I mean, comfortable housing seems like a real must at this stage. If I get comfortable housing, or if I get remembrance, should I say, I'll be able to get comfortable housing very, very shortly indeed. In fact, I'm pretty certain that there should be some uncollected science somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe in the last episode I did such a darn good job that I actually got all of the science. That's great. Another great thing about not having to play through the last episode's worth of content is it means that all of the specialists' movements are now they're all coming back home, which is fantastic. So you, for example, are coming back home. Should we go and get some fun boxes? Go get some fun boxes. Yeah, go get 2 things of fun boxes. And you've got loads and loads of stuff, so you can come straight home. Go and scavenge that area, I guess. I think that was a bandit camp. It obviously now. Can't you see I'm busy? Why do you say the same thing as everyone else? Is everyone in on a big old practical joke that I just haven't had the luxury of being included in? I'm pretty peeved if that's the case. Right, go down here, have a little scout out, see what the situ is, my dude. Some medicine. Ah, that's right, some classic medicine. You have got nothing of value to me. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't really need you. You know, you're kind of a valuable addition to the team, but, I mean, not really, to be honest. Not really. Nuclear waste deposit depleted. Oh man, that is one of my favorite things to see in this game. Whenever I clean up the world just a little bit, that makes me so happy. It makes me so unbelievably happy. 276 science. We need 30 more science in order to get whatever it is that we need. Space. No, not space. A house. Yes, a house. Whatever it is. What do we need in order to make this? Ah, yes, components. Which is why I'm trying to bring back some people who have gone and scavenged components. As it turns out, it's pretty important. Also, I should probably address that now our energy is totally fine. We charge during the day up to about 2,000. We could probably charge a little bit more than that. At the moment, we're making 14 extra energy. All of that is being stored, which is wonderful. Slavers. Oh, Freddy is now an adult. Great. Well, let me deal with the specialists. Then we'll get to business. Sure. Science? No. If this is science, I'm going to be so angry. Because I've trekked across half the flippin' world to get science. So if there's some science closer, I'm liable to be a little peeved. You've got 100 HP, so, I mean, let's be real. You can take a few hits. And a few fun boxes is exactly what the doctor ordered. Maybe literally. Okay, close. The problem is that your scavenging's okay. It's not great. Could be better. All right, I guess I can get you to scavenge a few bits on the way back. Some clothes at the moment would seem pretty reasonable. Although we got to bear in mind it's going to be about 16 days before you actually get home. Right, you are going to scavenge 16 metal. Do that. We actually have frightfully little metal. And that's not because we're not making a lot of metal. The reason that we're frightfully low on metal is that we've got 3 tool shops now. And each of these consume 2 metal. It's a lot of consumption. Right, what do the slavers want? Oh my goodness, that was rather loud. Trade 3 captives. Minus 15 parts. I kind of like my parts, to be honest. But you know what? I'm a good person deep down inside, so I'm gonna do what I just did. I don't feel good about it. In fact, I actually feel bad about it. I should have not done that. I wasted valuable parts. I'm gonna have to build an emergency shelter because, let's be real, I don't have the materials for anything else at the moment. Thankfully, emergency shelters just require the most basic of components. Planks, concrete, and whatever this is. Plastic. Yeah, that's the one. We are low on clothes. That's okay. That should be addressing itself. Ah. Part of the reason is that we're low on fiber, actually. Okay. Now, if we could just get this plastic extractor finished, then that would make me feel a bit better about a few things, actually. Right, you go and discover what's out over here. You've got a good scientific head on you. A good scientific head on your shoulders. You can continue to go and explore and just see what's going on. I want you to, destroy some bandits. That's kind of what I want you to do. I wish I could just put the guys on auto-explore. I mean, just auto-explore and then let me, plan out your movement. I don't want to be micromanaging exactly where you're going, each and every turn. This is just... It's just infuriating. Yeah. Have a little explore over there. Science? No, medicine. Alright, well, it's fine. Okay, clothes. Ugh, do I really care about any of these things? Not really. I care about fun boxes. Go and get some fun boxes. Lovelace. Yeah, okay. Alright. And you are just going to go straight home. You're not even going to stop and pick up that one tool. You've got loads and loads and loads of junk on you right now, and I want it to be officially my junk. I want it to be stored in my storerooms exactly where I want it to be. Somebody is starving. We did just drop below 800 food, which I feel hasn't happened in a while. Yeah, I have two wheat fields at the moment. I did expand my my fields, and I got one extra large field. But I don't think that this is a problem. Let me tell you what I'll do. Let me do that. I'll set up a berry collection. A berry collection group? Sure. Also, a couple of people are really starting to run out of clothes. That is irritating. Okay. Well, that is a thing. Yeah, what have you got? Man, nothing. No electronics and no science. That's really what I'm all in on. Oh, I didn't even see that this was a thing. Science? No, bandit camp. I mean, don't get me wrong, there could still be some bandits. Some bandits that are hiding science. But if that's the case, then I think we're gonna have to just deal with it and move on with our lives. You're so close to getting back to Potatotopia. So darn close, and yet so far. Colonist Leo is injured. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But you know, just go to the med bay or whatever and check yourself out. Okay. How long before we have the wheat? It's growing at 17%. It's going to be a while. Wheat, by the way, if you don't know, has a growth rate of normal and it has a yield of medium. But apparently it is fantastic because you can turn it into bread. I don't know what the efficiency is, but it must be pretty good, right? It must be pretty good if they have a whole building devoted to bread. No pollution in the work area. Fantastic. Okay. Get that cleaned up. And then maybe we'll think about getting some fields over here. That would be real good. So close. I want you to just go where... I want you to just go where I want you to go. Right. What's over here? Nothing. You know what? It's a bandit camp. I will get the fighter to fight the bandits. Okay. It's really irritating that my specialists are out of sync by just like half a day. In fact, even less than half a day. Like a quarter of a day. Can't you see I'm busy? No, you're not busy. You're not busy. You're not even slightly busy. Okay, head back to Potatotopia. Where is the best way to go? 7 to 10 damage? Sure. Go and fight these dudes. Or dudettes. Yeah. Okay. 5 damage is respectable. It's okay. You can go and chill out over here. Pick up the 14 fun crates. Fun boxes of crates. Fun crate boxes. And you finally can get back into town. Oh my goodness. It's so good. The amount of components that we have just shoots right up. Oh, it's delightful. Liam is now an adult and ready to help in the colony. Also, you know what? I've been chatting away this whole darn time, and I haven't even got a school. I haven't even got a school. Now, where would I like to put a school? Probably over here. Yeah. Also, a burial pit. What does a burial pit actually do? Colonists buried after their earthly struggles? I mean, I guess I will build one. Because I haven't built one before. Build it out this way. On, like, arid ground, please. Yeah, what do we require? Lots and lots of bits that I already have. Great. Oh, this is nice and easy, too. I love it when a building is nice and easy to build. Also, this concrete extractor, as I alluded to in the very starting section of the episode, has a weird bug where, like, it operates vertically, right? Well, vertical relative to my position at the moment. And you are clearly in the wrong position. You are poised over what looks like the concrete grate. But there is a way in which it, like, flips around occasionally. I'll have to show you, because it really is spectacular. Right, specialists are ready for action. Yeah, go and fight those guys. What did you discover? Logging. Oh, great. Lovely. Okay, these guys have got 6 HP left. Fine, we'll deal with that later. Yeah, so keep an eye on the concrete extractor, because it might just flip around. I'm trying to trigger it now, but no, there's nothing. There's nothing that I can do. It just does it sometimes, which is quite remarkable. Very, very remarkable, in fact. Yeah, so over the course of the evening, I do think that we've got enough power stored up, so I don't think we have any issues imminently. Plastic extractor is done. Oh, that's great. That's the greatest news that I've had all day. There was a little bit of extra drain on the battery this evening. But that's okay. That's okay. We can just about handle it, I think. Might need to get another battery for the day, though. 3 colonists are now adults. Oh, fantastic. Also, how are we doing in the school? And how many kids do we have? We've got 14 children. We've got 14 children and not enough space to educate them. Okay. Well, let this be a lesson to everyone who wants to have kids. You know, think about it. Think about it, and then think if you can stick them in school. And if you can't stick them in school, you gotta think how that's gonna work. How's that gonna affect, you know, job prospects down the line? If you can't get your kid formal education, it works for some people to be homeschooled. Could it work for you? Who knows? It's not for me to say. What am I building? I'm building paved roads, an improved road that makes moving around the colony easier and faster. Great. I'm really just doing this as a little project for my people to do, because they don't really. Nuclear fallout is coming. The horizon starts to turn from blue to toxic green, and the air seems to burn your lungs. These are the first signs of impending danger. Intense radiation is a constant threat. Blah, blah, blah. Harvest crops before they wither. Stockpile iodine pills to treat radiation sickness quickly. Build more medic tents or assign more workers to existing ones to help those in need. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, 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 interesting. I'm in. Like I have a choice, but I'm in. Let me just finish upgrading everything over here. Commotion at the gate. What's going on? Party clips. Let them in and have the colonists join the party. 4 colonists infected. 15 happiness to the colony. I mean, a couple of people infected with whatever they've got. I mean, it's fine, right? Also, it drives me absolutely crazy how every time I click on the battery pack, I can't actually see my current rate of discharge. It's unbelievably irritating. Also, I think I'm going to need to get another large wind turbine. Let me get that set up right now. I think I should have all of the resources to do just that, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, get that set up. We're going to need to build some more medical tents, so let's get right on that right now. Did I build a burial pit? I did build a burial pit. And no one has thus died, I believe. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. Not overtly. Yeah, no one has overtly died. Okay. 4 medical tents. I mean, all of that seems totally fine. We should have the resources for all of them. It's just getting it done is gonna be the challenge. We got 2 days to harvest all of our crops. Am I worried about that? Not particularly. Each and every field has got 3 people assigned. I mean, we have colonists coming out the wazoo. That was my bad. We have colonists coming out the wazoo. We got a lot of colonists. We got 13 carriers at the moment. We got 1,170 food. You know, don't get me wrong. We could still be in a bad position if we're caught with our pants down, so to speak. In the middle of a nuclear winter. I hate when that happens. Jeez. But I think we'll be fine, to be honest. I think we'll be fine. Okay, you go up here, discover this. Science? Wasn't to be. No, you're staying there. You're gonna go and see what's over here. And you can go and maybe destroy these dudes. Nice. You got him. Congratulations. It's a Funbox Factory. With yet more dudes. Right. The fun never ends.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I am talking to you. Okay. Yeah, I think we can just drag you back to the colony at the moment. We need those components that you've got on you. Yeah, that'd be grand. Okay, are we treating people? We're treating people at the moment, and all of our medical tents are almost finished as well, which is grand. So let's get that done. And then assign the appropriate number of colonists to each and every tent. There we go. So that leaves us with like 5 carriers, which I think is honestly more than enough. I also think that now is a great time to start harvesting our crops. Yep, so set everything up to harvest. I mean, if we're gonna lose it anyway, it makes sense just to get it out of the way right now. It sucks that we have to do it, but, I mean, it is what it is, right? I also think that this may be a little bit overkill-y in terms of, you know, sick capacity. I think we might just be able to handle it. But, nah, we'll see. General storage is looking pretty darn good. It's not even looking remotely full. It's looking very, very suitably filled. 1,136 food. Man, oh man, that's great. That is so great. Also, I think we need to make a path between here and here. You know what? Let's make some paths. Yeah, so it turns out that, unlike I originally thought, the road doesn't actually count as a path, I don't think. Right, someone is now an adult. That's grand. Large wind turbine is completed. So we should be fine. In fact, it turns out in the evening we're actually able to sustain our level of production just at the moment. Group of survivors at the gate. 11 colonists. I'm gonna reject. I'm gonna reject this. I'm really sorry, guys. Survivors left. They couldn't wait any longer. Yeah, maybe they got the hint and then just disappeared. But that's what I'm hoping anyway. Right, you're coming back. You are coming back too. You are also coming back. Although I suppose you could probably stop and pass a couple of other stops. But there's no real need to do that. I'll tell you what, you can go out and scavenge some wood. I mean, it's free real estate. I mean, literally free real estate. Yeah, go and see what's over there. And then come and see what's on over here. Yeah, sure. Nice. Did you get him? 1 HP. Darned, darned, darned. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay, I am going to go and scavenge some more clothes. But as it turns out, we just don't have enough fiber production. The scrapper, in fact, both scrappers, I believe, should still be working. Should still be working pretty darn hard. What about the recycler? Recycler is working normally as well, and there's 42 trash in the big old trash pile. So that's fine. Nothing else really is too much of a problem. How's our pathing coming along? I mean, it's coming along. It's slow progress, unfortunately, but I mean, it is coming. All of the crops have now been collected. That's great, with the exception of like 14 bits of corn. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much there, to be honest, aren't we? Okay, you go get the fun boxes. The boxes are fun. Yeah, fighting in this game, by the way. Oh my goodness, it's dreadful. Look, so now I need to do an action to fight you, and then I need to do another action to get you into the place where I've already sent you. That sounds a bit ridiculous to me. I'm sure it sounds a bit ridiculous to you, dear viewer, at home. Okay. Keep it coming. No, you're not busy. You're not busy. You're not busy. No one's busy. This is the aftermath. This is the afterlife. Might as well call it the afterlife. And this is chaos. No one's busy in the afterlife. You heard it from me here first. Right, well, I think it's about to be nuclear fallout. Yeah. And we're still going through the planting process. I think that that's okay. I think that we're alright to, yeah, wait for catastrophe to end. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, how many sick people do we have? We got a couple. Not too many, though. I kind of hope some people do get sick. I don't have any iodine pills, though, I don't think. No. Yeah, okay, so people are coming to get treated, which is important. Are they losing HP? They are, in fact, losing HP. Okay. I mean, this could end up as a... This could end up as a good opportunity to test out our burial pit, that's for sure. I feel like the number of healing tents that I have built for this occasion Probably not overkill, as I once originally anticipated. 8 colonists are irradiated. I mean, it looks like a darn sight more than 8 are irradiated. Okay, I think we need to take, I mean, pretty extreme action, to be honest. Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3 more. Yeah, can somebody build that, please? I maybe should have taken on a few more colonists. What do we need? Oh, we need more metal. That's really irritating. Right, everyone is flipping irradiated. Oh no. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Okay, people are getting healed. Hopefully we can just outlast. Hopefully we just outlast the radiation. Okay, assign a new person over there. At least we got 2 out of the 3 new medical tents done. So that means that we can get another person assigned over there. Great. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely bananas. It's not even food. Food's not the problem. It's the fact that people are losing HP with ridiculous frequency. Okay. Yeah, you're over here. Grand. Oh, we're very close. Very, very close to getting this all polished off. Science? Please don't be science. Please don't be science any nearer than I originally thought there would be. Right, you got 10 fun bits, Funbox bits, whatever. Oh my goodness. It's like coming back. It's like coming back home and finding out that your house has been destroyed. Oh, lovely, tranquil, wonderful place to exist. Oh, I'm so happy to live in a world that is so green and lush. Even though it's not perfect. Oh my goodness, what the heck is happening? Everything is awful all of the time. This is terrible. Okay, it says that 6 colonists are irradiated. And it looks like... Looks like you guys are just out here having fun. Yeah, I love having fun when I'm receiving a fatal dose of gamma radiation. Or any other type of radiation, although I suspect that this radiation is gamma. That's just a guess, though. Okay, anyway, treat as fast as you possibly can, please. And get this brand new medical tent built as well. For all the good that it's going to do. 11 colonists are irradiated. I mean, it does, sincerely, video game. It looks like there are more. Yeah, it looks like there are more. Looks like there are more than 7. It really does. In fact, it looks like pretty much everyone is irradiated. Radiation sickness, minus 2,590 happiness. Yeah, I mean, chronic radiation does tend to, you know, put a bit of a dampener on community spirit, but hey ho. Yeah, I thought briefly about collecting some fruit salad or tinned fruit salad or whatever, but thought the better of it because I've already got tons and tons of food. Science? No, not quite. Okay, continue the scout out mission, my dude. No, more stuff down here. I didn't even. I should have realized, but I didn't. Colonist William has died of radiation sickness. Ah, jeez. Idling. Really? Really? No free carriers left? Okay, well, we're gonna have to unequip some people. Scrapper. Hello. Scrapper. You. What else? Who else? I mean, fields. Fields don't actually need 3 people in each of them. There we go. Okay. What's this? New discoveries. Give her permission to go. 76 science. Great. That's fantastic. That means that I get the next level. Comfortable housing. Oh, fantastic. 2-story house and comfortable housing. Let's get that, right? Let's get that. I think that we're gonna have a few more deaths before we're done, right? Yeah. I mean, truth be told, we could still have deaths. Riley's now an adult. Great, happy days. How many children do we have at the moment? 14. So 2 schools is ample. Yep, colonist Thomas died. Look, this is This is a fact of life, I'm afraid. Colonist Oscar died. Okay. Colonist Hannah died. Right. Okay. 4 colonists died of radiation. Okay. I mean, that's not good. That's not good. But we did try to treat people as quickly as we possibly could. And to be honest, it looks like we're most of the way through treating most people. Right, get the stuff replanted. That'll be nice. Let's go and have a little look on the world map. Let's get you back to the base. Let's get you back to base. Yeah. You're already here. You're already nearby. Nothing else really to discover, is there? No, not really. Go fight the bandits, I guess, then, sure. See if we can discover a few more science camps or whatever. Yeah, I am talking to you. Yeah, go see what's down here. This looks juicy. No, it's not juicy. It's clothes. It's lame. Right, I mean, how does one mitigate against a nuclear fallout? Or whatever it is, nuclear winter. How do you do that? I don't think you can. I think you just gotta, buckle up, Buttercup, and see how it goes. 8 colonists have died of radiation. Okay, so far we've lost about 10, 11? I guess we'll see in the burial pit, right? 10 colonists have died of radiation. It's more than that. It's more colonists than that, that's for sure. Okay, I think that we're just about there. You're on 7 HP and still not getting treated, apparently, so... Goodbye, Arthur. You might have been one of the OGs. Let's just pretend that you're not sick. What is this? Wow. Okay, that's a really good deal. 20 components for 37 berries. And I have just the right amount of berries. I will take that offer any day of the week, my friend. Okay, 15 colonists died of radiation poisoning. That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. That did actually hurt a little bit. Okay, you know what? Go suss out the clothes over there. See if you can get more clothes. You go get more clothes as well. And I guess you can continue to fight the bandits. You, I don't know, go check out this area. There's got to be some more science. There's got to be some more science. It's just painful at how infrequent the science provision actually is. Also, now I can build special houses. I say special houses. I can build regular houses and 2-story houses. Pinnacle of high apocalyptic living. Okay, let's start building this. Let's start building a lovely homey neighborhood. Right, move the work area right over here. Get rid of that nuclear waste. I know, clothes are low. Maybe it's the fact that nobody had any clothes. Maybe that's why they all get irradiated. That might make sense. You know, on some level. On most levels, though, it's a little bit ridiculous. Is there anything really we can get you to do? Go ahead and fight the dudes. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, also, are we gonna have some of the carriers move the corpses to the burial pit, please? Because I want a final total. I want a final total on how many lives were lost. I mean, enough that all of my fields are now empty. That maybe seems a little bit callous to say, but it's true. In terms of quantifiable difference, it basically means that I can't fill my fields up. Okay. There we go. Okay. Some clothes. So that's gonna make a very minor difference. I guess you just go back to Potatotopia. Sure. Oh, whoops. There are some other specialists to action. You finally can take these guys out, right? No. Apparently not. How did you not do that? There you go. Go see what's over here. No. Okay, I was waiting. I was waiting for a second there, and I thought, you know what? I bet he's not going to do it. And you know what? He didn't. Okay, we still are having issues with fiber. We are having real issues with fiber. I think we should get another plastic extractor. That's what I think we're going to do. How reasonable would it be to get a plastic extractor? Another plastic extractor. Actually, totally reasonable, apart from the fact that we do need a little bit more... A little bit more metal. Alright. A little bit more metal is fairly easy to come by. We should be able to get that. No issues. Okay, pause all production in the tool shops for now. I think that we can survive on the current number of tools for a little while. Get you back. Oh no, I was going to get you to go and fight the bad guys. Oh well. Also, it seems absolutely incredulous to me that the two specialists can't exist on the same tile. Most of the time that's completely fine, but there are some occasions where that is intensely irritating. But that's just me. Anyway, nuclear waste is almost cleared up over there, which is grand. 2-story house, that's looking good. Tell you what, cancel the 2-story house. Cancel the 2-story house and plow all of the resources into plastic extraction. How about that? That seems like a good bet. And that will hopefully sort out our fiber issue. Because we do get a fair amount of fiber. A fair amount of fiber from the plastic extractors. So if we can run a plastic extractor for a longer period of time, then that should theoretically mean more plastic. Also, we've dropped down. We've dropped down a little bit. Our food isn't where it used to be. Yeah, we're gonna need to make sure that that doesn't become too much of an issue. Okay, let's get these clothes back to the mothership. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's 20 clothes. I mean, that is not enough clothes to supply everyone. Oh, no, tell a lie, it totally is. Okay, what's this? Nuclear waste storage is about to be full. And the scrapper needs a brand new work area. Oh, boy, that's quite something. That is quite something. Okay, this is very far away. That's already being taken, so it's going to have to be even further away. Group of survivors at the gate. I mean, I'm going to accept this. It's going to be another scavenger who has pretty much exactly the same spec as what we've already got. But I guess that's okay, right? 7 colonists are injured. Sure, come to one of the copious numbers of medical tents. We got medical tents for absolutely everyone. Alright, move the work area back to... Where was I going to move? Oh, yes, here. Do that there. Get rid of those two. That would be good. And then let's see if we can try and make one of those crazy 2-story houses. You know, the pinnacle of modern living. Or whatever. Is that going to be possible to build at all over here? That's not too bad. Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's a lot of houses. But I kind of hope that we might be able to sort of wean the colony off these emergency shelters and instead put people into 2-story houses, which I think should give them better protection against the radiation, which was such a large problem, like, you know, just half an episode ago. Don't quote me on that, though. Do not quote me on that. Yeah. You're fighting these dudes over here, aren't you? There we go. How are you getting along over here? Not too badly. Right. Punch, 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 punch. Still? Really? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we just need that little bit more science. We need about probably, I don't know, 600 or 700 more science, I would say, to really get ourselves into a position where I feel like we would be pretty unstoppable. I say pretty unstoppable. It's all in context. Okay, so it looks like we lost 24 people in the great nuclear apocalypse of whatever it was, day 59 or whatever. I can't even remember. That's how little it occupies in my brain. But that's okay. Okay, 2 plastic extractors definitely seem to be making a big impact. Seems like we're able to make a few more clothes. Looks like we're breaking even on clothes. You know, disregard the fact that we just got, you know, 20 clothes from scavenging. It certainly feels like we're just about breaking even. Have I built absolutely everything that I possibly can build at this stage in the game? I just want to absolutely make sure. I don't have a greenhouse. I don't have a greenhouse or an insect farm. Let's get a greenhouse. Greenhouse hardly takes any power at all, actually. So, oh my goodness, that's perfect. Let's get one right over there. What do we need? We need 20 metal. Well, I mean, metal is a real rarity, really. It's growing ever more infrequent on the map. Maybe that says that we should get another metal extractor. I, personally, endorse that idea. Also, what do I need for a large water tower? Everything needs flippin' metal, apparently. Everything needs metal. Also, a bore well. I mean, we could get a bore well. But, I mean, we don't need to. We got plenty of fertile soil. It's just not a big deal. Okay, let me see if I can send my scavengers out to go and find some metal, because I'm in desperate need of metal. Right, you head down here. You head over there. Nice. Really? Really? You still haven't managed to defeat him? Bit of a shame. Okay, metal's up there. Get you to head up this way. You can go and take on those dudes. You can go and take on these dudes over here. And you can go this way, I guess. Help out down here. You can continue, once again, to fight this guy. Is this your 4th or 5th attempt? It certainly feels like it's about your 20th attempt. Wow. You discovered some ordnance works. Great job, he says sarcastically. Obviously implying that that it wasn't a good job which was just undertaken. Alright, tell you what though. This area is looking distinctly less radiated. Oh, magnetic storm. That's easy. That's fine. I'm not even concerned. I mean, that's not even a catastrophe. That's just, you know, it's just a beautiful occurrence. Somebody's injured. Well, take your pick. You know, you've got a whole bunch of clinics that you can go to. See a doctor. Okay, tenement building. Tenement building is looking fine. That's a tenement building. I'm not interested in the tenement building. I'm concerned with the 2-story house. Okay, you know what the crazy thing is that we could actually, if we cancel, like, all of these constructions, we could actually probably build a few more 2-story houses. Yeah, that does seem a little bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Right, go in there. Discover what's going on. Aha! It's science. Go in science. Great. I tell you what would be really nice. If I could capture territory. If I could capture territory and get resources supplied to me on an automatic basis, that would be so nice. I think that's a change that that the developers should make. As well as making, you know, combat, you know, a much quicker event. Because at the moment, it does feel rather tedious, doesn't it? And also just pointless. It's like, I'm obviously going to win. These guys have got, like, 5 HP, and I've got, like, 100. What is that routing as well? Jeez Louise. Okay, I mean, that ordnance works as garbage. Let's go up here. You just fight these dudes, I guess. Okay, great. That's another area scouted. That's fantastic. Looks like we're about to have our crops come back to us. That's kind of nice, at least. How am I losing power? What? Oh, there we go. I'm not losing power. I guess it was just too early in the day. Okay, that's fine. No trees inside work area. I guess this has got something to do with the fact that, you know, I guess it's got something to do with the fact that we chopped them all down. I hate when that happens. I really do. We need more foresters, apparently. Right, go and do that. And you know what? I should set up some work areas just for people to collect some resources. Yeah, there we go. Collect resources. Collect resources. And collect some resources. Great. Okay, I mean, it's just, you know, just to tide us over, you know, whilst we're waiting for some food, whilst we're waiting for some more bits and bobs. But I mean, we are very, very close. Very, very close. Thankfully, magnetic storms don't interfere with crop harvests, which is pretty great, actually. That's pretty great. It's a pretty big relief. If they did, well, then we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble, but they don't, so that's okay. Right, how are we doing for tools? I think that we can probably resume production of tools in at least one workshop for now. Yeah, sort of just get us back on the board. Specialists are ready for action. Yeah, there we go. Finished off in one hit? No, unfortunately not. Looks like specialists live to disappoint yet again. Great, we did it. That's kind of obvious. 446 science. I mean, that's kind of worth it. Oh, that was rough. You guys all look the same, don't you? Okay, and more science. Okay, that's great. Every specialist looks exactly the same, regardless of what they've got, right? Yeah, everyone looks absolutely identical. Okay, well, that is unbelievably disappointing and something which I absolutely feel should be changed. That is... I mean, there is no excuse for that, is there? I don't think that there's a reason why the voice lines need to be so restrictive and the character models need to be so similar. Obviously, I understand the limitations of game development, but I mean, if you're gonna have like specialists which look different, like in the character pictures, does it not make sense to make them different on the minimap? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic. Someone's at the gate, looks like a scientist. Oh boy, I like it. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is why we need clothes. This is why we need clothes. That's 600 science. Right, take my... Sure. Oh, that's unbelievably irritating. I mean, that's just bad luck, isn't it? That's bad luck. Oh well, what can you do? Not very much. Okay, the two-story house is finally being constructed. This is a true achievement. A true achievement. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna have 8 people moving into it, which means that we can absolutely get rid of some of these tents. Maybe not instantly, but soon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a 2-story house. It's actually a 2-story house in Apocalypse Land. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy indeed. I like it. Okay, we got a greenhouse. Let me have a little look at what's going on in the greenhouse. Select next. We'll select some wheat. I don't know how much this yields, but it probably can't yield that much if it's within a greenhouse. Couple of deposits depleted. That's okay. That's fine. Magnetic storm. Ugh, whatever. Need to find another plastic deposit. I think there's a plastic deposit over... Yeah, there's a plastic deposit over here. You get to work on that. I mean, this isn't a problem. As long as we've got components to repair any of the damage from the magnetic storm, I think we'll be just fine. I think that we will be just fine. Two-story house is just about ready to be constructed, which is wonderful. And the next one is going to be happening as well. Critically damaged. Right, get the metal extractor fixed. It's critically damaged. We cannot let it not get fixed. Why is it not being fixed? Please, someone fix it before it gets destroyed. Otherwise, I am going to absolutely lose my rag. I invested a bunch of resources in that metal extractor, and that's it, just all gone. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I pressed the repair button, and it didn't work. Nothing happened. 22 adults? I'm afraid I don't want your jerky, and I don't care for your medicine. Man, clear. I don't want to clear that. I want to... Oh, so it disappears when I click the clear button, but it doesn't get repaired when I click the repair button? Right, so now we need to go through the whole process and waste another 10 components in order to get what is, in effect, I mean, a straight-up essential piece of tech. Alright, I feel pretty disgruntled at that whole proposition, I must confess. And you know what? On that very, very disgruntled nature, I think we're gonna fast forward through this. Sure, set it up to get repaired. We're gonna fast forward through this. We're just gonna let it all out. Let it all out of the game system. It's almost done. There you go. Zap, 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 zap. I get it. I get it. It happens. We're power depleted. There's no power. It's all a nightmare. But we're just done. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I'm very peeved. I'm intensely peeved that situation even occurred. We're running a little bit low on food, but thankfully, I mean, we've got this general storage, and this general storage just stores absolutely flipping everything, which is just great. And we're also making bread. We're also making bacon bread. Yeah, for sure. That's what we're doing. So that's fine. We've got 3 fields of wheat now, apparently. Well, that's wonderful if that's what we want, which apparently we do. I mean, I feel like things are in a good situation. That's 3 2-story houses up and running, by the way. That's 3 2-story houses. That means that we can afford to demolish this emergency shelter. Yeah, schedule that emergency shelter for demolition. I think we can destroy another one. Right, go destroy this one then. Go destroy that one. Yep. And that shouldn't leave anyone homeless, I don't believe. It should, in fact, just mean that we can get a couple more 2-story homes. But we're going to have to do that in the next episode. Well, here's hoping that this episode had no technical hitches and doesn't require me to make a video of a video of a video. Because in that case, that would just be silly, wouldn't it? That would just be ridiculous. Yeah, join me in the next episode where hopefully we get this metal extractor back up and running. I guess, I mean, in the episode that wasn't, I did end up getting a metal extractor. But in this episode, I ended up placing down the exact same metal extractor in the exact same place. So I guess, dear viewer, you didn't miss too much after all. You didn't get to miss out on too much stuff. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. Thanks as ever to my fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/potato. This has been Surviving the Aftermath. I'll see you next time. Bye.